Atkinson.
On the pitch, in an Aston Villa shirt, Dalian Atkinson was a hero to his fans. This, perhaps his finest moment.
And that's a superb individual goal by Dalian Atkinson.
But prosecutors say he died a victim of an unlawful attack by a police officer. PC Benjamin Monk of West Mercia Police is on trial accused of murdering him by tasering him excessively and then kicking him in the head as he lay on the ground. In August 2016, he and his colleague had been called to this street in Telford in the early hours of the morning. Dalian Atkinson had turned up at his father's house, behaving erratically, shouting in the street and claiming to be the Messiah. PC Monk used his taser on him twice, but it didn't work. With Dalian Atkinson advancing towards him, the court was told PC Monk then fired his taser a third time. This time, keeping his finger on the trigger for 33 seconds. That's more than 6 times the standard amount, even as the former footballer fell to the ground. He is then accused of kicking him so hard that the imprint of his laces was left on Dalian Atkinson's forehead. The court was told that when more officers arrived, one saw that PC Monk had his foot on Dalian Atkinson's head. He died an hour later. He had serious health problems, but prosecutors claim it was the taser and kicks that killed him, telling the jury, in kicking Dalian Atkinson to the head, PC Monk can only have intended to cause really serious injury. He was no doubt angry that he'd been put in fear by this man. He chose to take that anger out on Dalian Atkinson. PC Monk denies murder and manslaughter. His colleague that night, PC Mary Ellen Betley-Smith, who he was also in a relationship with, denies assaulting Dalian Atkinson with her baton. They claim they used reasonable force to protect themselves. But the prosecution says witnesses saw Dalian Atkinson lying still and unresponsive. A jury will decide which version they believe. Ben Chapman, News at 10, Birmingham Crown Court.